We're in the historic and beautiful city of Budapest, or more specifically, the Hungaroring, the home of the Hungarian Grand Prix. In 1986, the Hungarian Grand Prix made history when it was the first F1 race to be run behind the Iron Curtain. Characterised by its dusty and slippery surface, the Hungaroring has the tightest layout on the Formula 1 calendar, that is apart from Monaco. Overtaking here is very difficult, so a good qualification is absolutely crucial. It's a clear day here at the moment, good visibility for the drivers. Giancarlo Fisichella will start from pole. Jenson Button is alongside him on the front row. They're followed by Fernando Alonso in third. Fourth is Kimi Räikkönen. Fifth is Michael Schumacher. Juan Pablo Montoya takes sixth. Ralf Schumacher is seventh. Rubens Barrichello completes row 4.
The grid has been cleared. And off they go on their parade lap.
Just be careful heading into these first few bends, although we've had the tyre blankets on. The tyres still aren't up to race temperatures yet. Scrubbing the tyres left and right across the track surface will put extra heat in them. This should give you slightly more grip when you're starting the race. Try to get heat in the tyres before the final bend too. This way, you should have some heat in them whilst you wait for the rest of the grid to assemble. Remember, safe driving today please. We don't want any unnecessary repair bills. The sponsors are looking to just get some good TV exposure by being on the track for the full duration of the race. Tyre temperature indicators. You've lost a little temperature there. You need to make sure you have plenty of spare heat before you start lining up on the grid. Systems functioning within the tolerances. Have a great race.
Don't go anywhere. Turn up the volume and enjoy. Here we go. The race is go, go, go! Fisichella gets off the grid well. Not a great start for Barrichello. Here come the drivers into turn 1. Fisichella leads out of turn 1. He's followed by Button. Next is Alonso.
Be careful through sector 1. Yellow flags are out, so no overtaking. Your tyres are reading green on the condition indicator. You should have optimum grip levels now.
first lap completed, the field looks like this. Fisichella leads. Button is second. Alonso third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Montoya fifth. He's moved up from sixth. Massa sixth. Next is Ralf Schumacher. And Webber is in eighth place.
Good stuff. You just put in your best time through Sector 1. Second sector, your best so far this session. You just beat your best time through Sector 3. Seconds in the first sector.
Fisichella is driving at full pelt here. The lap previous was 1:17.5. Now he's opening up a bit and getting away from Button. He's been posting lap times in the high 1:17s, low 1:18s. The gap now stands at 1.8 seconds. Lap 4 of this Grand Prix. Fisichella leads. Button is second. Alonso third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Montoya fifth. Massa sixth. Next is Ralf Schumacher, and Webber is in eighth place.
0.2 seconds after that first sector. That's just about the fastest you've been to the second sector in this session.
Fisichella is really turning up the heat here. The lap previous was 1:17.28. He's extending his lead over Button with every second that passes. The gap is now out to just under 2 seconds.
0.2 of a second faster through Sector 3. P5, P5. Fifth position.
stopping for no one right now. The lap previous was 1:17 flat. He's catching up with Fisichella. The gap now stands at 1.7 seconds. We're on lap 6. Fisichella leads. Button is second. Alonso third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Felipe Massa is fifth. He's moved up from 6th. Montoya 6th. Next is Ralf Schumacher. And Webber is in 8th place.
Seconds in sector 2.
Looks like Button is pulling out all the stops today. The lap previous was 1:17.20. He's narrowed the gap to Fisichella. The gap has now shrunk to just 1.6 seconds.
You made great time in that final sector.
Let's take a quick look at the current leaders. Fisichella leads. Button is second. Alonso third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Felipe Massa is fifth. Montoya sixth. Next is Ralf Schumacher. And Webber is in 8th place. There's a decent scrap going on for P11. The team must be going to call Rosberg in for a stop within the next few laps. This may be the chance Klian has been waiting for.
If he pits first, he'll be looking to get good in and out laps. The mechanics might well short-fill him to keep his weight down. Klian speeds into action and goes fastest through sector 2. The gap is currently 0.4.
Let's take a look at the current top 8 positions. Fisichella leads. Button is second. Alonso third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Felipe Massa is fifth. Montoya sixth. Next is Ralf Schumacher.
Rosberg is picking up some decent speed now. The gap has extended to 0.6 of a second.
That's the fastest you've been through sector 1 in this session.
The Red Bull mechanics are out in the pit lane.
Klian knows he has to respond and he's doing well. He's slowly closing in. The margin has shrunk by another 10. Reduced the difference again after another superb sector. He's reduced the gap by another 1/10 of a second.
You're currently holding third.
Christian Klian drives up to his pit box. Klian speeds away from his garage. The Williams team are out, ready for one of their cars. Lap 10. Fisichella leads. Alonso is second. Massa is third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Montoya fifth. Rosberg pits.
Klein should get past easily. The pressure is now on Rosberg and his mechanics. It's going to have to be a very quick stop for him to have any chance, I fear.
Klein comes hurtling past our vantage point. Rosberg exits the pits.
Klein has done it. That leaves Rosberg with a lot of work to do if he wants to get back past. It has got quite a bit warmer here over the last few laps, and the clouds that were threatening rain have cleared. It looks like the sun will be out until the end of this Grand Prix.
Keep an eye on your car condition indicator. The tyres are showing signs of wear and this will affect grip.
Alonso is on a charge now. He's just on a lap of 1:16.97. That's quite a bit faster than Felipe Massa. He's been posting lap times in the high 1:17s, low 1:18s.
Second sector, your best so far this session. Up by half a second for the final sector. You have second position. You're doing well, you're blowing the fastest lap time. Air request understood, stand by. We're getting ready for you now, come in this lap.
Here's the current top 8. Fisichella leads. Massa is second. Third is Juan Pablo Montoya. Next is Ralf Schumacher. Alonso is fifth. He's moved up from sixth. Jenson Button in sixth. He's down from fifth. David Coulthard is seventh. And Raikkonen is eighth.
Take it easy while the tyres are blue, or grip. They'll soon heat up and turn green on the indicator. condition indicator, your tyres have reached a good heat and grip levels should be pretty good.
Schumacher has just posted his best lap of the race. He's just raced a lap of 1:18 on the dot. That's much faster than Fisichella. He's lapping in the high 1:20s. Let's take a look at the current top 8 positions. Fisichella leads, Alonso is second, Button is third, Massa fourth. He's up from 5th, Montoya 5th, Raikkonen 6th. That's a gain of 1 place. Next is Ralf Schumacher. He slid down from 2nd, and in 8th is Coulthard. This is lap 16. Fisichella leads. Alonso is second. Button is third. Massa fourth. Montoya 5th. Raikkonen 6th. Next is Ralf Schumacher. And in 8th is Coulthard. Top 8 currently looks like this. Fisichella leads. Alonso is second. Button is third. Massa 4th. Montoya 5th. Raikkonen 6th. Next is Ralf Schumacher. And in 8th is Coulthard. halfway mark. Fisichella leads. Alonso is second. Button is third. Massa fourth. Montoya fifth. Raikkonen sixth. Next is Ralf Schumacher. And in eighth is Coulthard.
Is stopping for no one right now. The lap previous was 1:17.6. That's quite a bit faster than Felipe Massa. He's been recording laps in the high-end 118s, low 19s. Let's take a look at the current top 8 positions. Fisichella leads. Alonso is second. Button is third. Massa fourth. Montoya fifth. Raikkonen sixth. Next is Ralf Schumacher. And in eighth is Coulthard. The battle for the lead is hotting up. Fisichella must have to stop soon, so there's a chance that Alonso will be able to pass him after their stops.
Fisichella was first to pit last time, so we expect the same again. This should give Alonso the perfect opportunity to put in some flying laps while he has the lighter car and see if he can't get past him. We still don't know exactly how much fuel they're each carrying since the last pit stop, and he's still got a lot to do. Fisichella beats his opponent in Sector 1. He's extended the gap by another tenth of a second. Fisichella moves further ahead. The gap is now 1.2 seconds. That's a good end to the lap for Fisichella. He's managed to extend his lead by another 0.2 of a second.
There's now just 15 laps to go. Fisichella leads. Alonso is second. Button is third. Massa fourth. Montoya fifth. Raikkonen sixth. Next is Ralf Schumacher. And in eighth is Coulthard. We can see the mechanics preparing from our commentary box window.
Fisichella moves further ahead. The gap has now increased to 1.7 seconds. Alonso looks like he's starting to respond. He's closed the gap by another 0.2 of a second.
Fisichella comes into the pits.
Clouds have started to close in now, and the temperature has dropped quite markedly. It's still dry at the moment, but there's a possibility of rain before this race is over.
Try and hold this position, you have third.
Fisichella is away. We can see the mechanics preparing from our commentary box window. Alonso pits.
This is a perfect opportunity for Fisichella. Even a superhuman effort from Alonso's pit crew is unlikely to be enough.
You are currently holding second position.
We're at 2/3 race distance. First is Button. That's a gain of 1 place. That's Fisichella passing our commentary position now.
Alonso speeds out of the pit lane and back onto the track, but Fisichella is still ahead.
Looks as though the fight for 9th place is reaching a critical phase. Surely Webber can't stay out much longer. Webber must be stopping soon. This may be the chance Klein has been waiting for.
Webber will probably pit first, like last time. This should give Alonso the perfect opportunity to put in some flying laps while he has the lighter car and see if he can't get past him. Of course, we don't know exactly how much fuel they put in each car during the last round of pit stops, and he's going to have to push fairly hard. That was a good second sector for Webber. He's extended the gap by another 1/10 of a second. It looks like Webber has things under control now. He was once again quicker through that last sector. The gap now is 0.7 seconds.
According to our computers, the tyres are accumulating some wear now. Just keep an eye on it. Great time through Sector 2. Keep it up.
The Williams team are out, ready for one of their cars.
Klein knows he has to respond, and he's doing well. The gap is now down to half a second.
Okay, you're currently running in first position.
The top 8 are as follows. Massa is first. He's up from second.
Klein has reduced the difference again after another superb sector. He's slowly closing in. The margin has shrunk by another 10.
Webber is coming into the pits. has completed his stop.
Only 10 laps left, that's 10 laps.
The Red Bull mechanics are out in the pit lane.
Okay, you better watch yourself through sector 2. The yellow flags are being waved, so no overtaking.
Christian Klein drives up to his pit box.
The race is opening up for Webber. Klein is looking right down the barrel here.
Webber is passing in front of us now. Klein speeds away from his garage.
Klein goes through. He rejoins ahead of Webber.
Here's the current top 8. Massa is first. Fisichella is second. Alonso third. Button is fourth. Montoya fifth. Raikkonen sixth. Next is Ralf Schumacher. And in eighth is Coulthard. Alonso is on a charge now. The lap previous was 1:17 on the dot. That's much faster than Fisichella. He's recording laps in the low 1:18s.
Two-tenths of a second faster through sector 2.
As we head into the closing stages of this Grand Prix, Massa is first, Fisichella is second, Alonso third, Button is fourth, Montoya fifth, Raikkonen sixth, next is Ralf Schumacher, and in eighth is Coulthard. Massa is putting the pressure on here. The lap previous was 1:17.42. He's building up quite a lead over Fisichella now. The gap is up over the 10-second mark now. Actually, it's closer to 11 seconds. Let's take a look at the current top 8 positions. Massa is first, Fisichella is second, Alonso third, Button is fourth, Montoya fifth, Raikkonen sixth. Next is Ralf Schumacher, and in eighth is Coulthard. After 32 laps, Massa is first, Fisichella is second, Alonso third, Button is fourth, Montoya fifth, Raikkonen sixth. Next is Ralf Schumacher, and in eighth is Coulthard.
There is still a gap as we watch the final laps of this Grand Prix play out, but Barrichello has made up significant ground. He might just catch him. There's a chance that Trudy may be overtaken. The gap is now a tenth off 3 seconds.
As we head into the final few laps, Massa is first.
The first sector of this lap goes to Barrichello. He's managed to reduce the deficit by another 0.2 of a second. Barrichello certainly looks to have the better of his opponent at the moment. The gap now stands at 2.5 seconds. Barrichello is up through the third sector. He's reduced the gap by another 0.1 of a second.
Here's the current top 8. Massa is first. Fisichella is second. Alonso third.
Barrichello certainly looks to have the better of his opponent at the moment. The gap has been cut to 2.2 seconds. Barrichello goes fastest through the second sector. He's slowly closing in. The margin has shrunk by another 10. Truly responds by going faster through the previous sector. He's extended the gap by another 1/10 of a second. Massa in P1 has begun his last lap.
Keep your focus, final lap.
Barrichello was able to reduce the gap that time. The gap is now a 1/10 over 2 seconds. As the race comes to a close and we enter the final lap of this Grand Prix, Barrichello has almost caught the next car. There is still the chance of some action here today. Barrichello certainly looks to have the better of his opponent at the moment. He's reduced the gap by another 1/10 of a second. Barrichello is up through the third sector. He's slowly closing in. The margin has shrunk by another 10. Massa races past the checkered flag for the maximum 10 points and top spot on the podium. Fisichella will finish the race in second. That's the 13th race of the season completed. Unlucky for some? Possibly, but it's provided an interesting spectacle once again. We take a longer break now, so teams and drivers can spend a little time with family and friends before we enter the final part of the season. Next stop is Turkey, at the latest Herman Tilke circuit, just outside Istanbul. With its notorious turn 8 ready to bite at anyone who's not concentrating fully, I can't wait for the action to start there. Join us in 3 weeks' time, where East meets West for another thrilling chapter in the F1 calendar. Goodbye for now.